Hello and welcome to the Mike Leaf Show here on the Warrior Sports Network. I'm joined now by Winona State sophomore Nick Arenz. Nick, thanks for taking a few minutes to come and talk to us today.
Thank you.
Let's get into it right away. And this has been a season where you've had some injuries on this team, and especially late with Skylar O'Laughlin going down, and Taylor Cameron's missed a few games. Mark Blacklock was sick for a while and missed some games. So there's been a lot of shuffling of roles, and now it's kind of your turn on deck to get those roles shuffled. Skylar goes down, and so now you're seeing some increased time on the floor. What are you trying to do, and what's your mindset now, knowing that you might have to play a few spots that have been different, and you might have to grab a few minutes that you weren't getting before?
I think I just have to just know my role when I get out there, and just know that, nothing's really changed. We practice all the time, and guys get subbed out, and sometimes Skylar was out, sometimes Taylor was out. So we've all played with each other when people are out. So it's not like we're not used to having people out. So everyone just kind of does what they're usually doing, and some people might take a few more shots because Skylar and Taylor usually, take a decent amount of shots. So those shots have to be taken, but I think we're doing pretty good with stepping up, and people are doing well so far.
It's your first year here with Winona State after playing at UW Green Bay last year. What's that transition been like, and how have you enjoyed playing here close to home and playing with some guys that you already knew?
That's really nice because, I've known Riley my entire life, played against him, and now I'm finally playing with him. But, being close where my family and close friends can come all the time and watch is pretty neat because, when I was at Green Bay, it was my family come every once in a while, but usually, they had the younger siblings, they had to go to their games and stuff. So,
Yep.
It's nice playing in front of people that I know.
What, as Warrior fans get more and more familiar with you, what would you say are a couple strengths to your game and things that you think you do well on the court?
I think I have a good knowledge of the game. I think I can, see things and, make the right decision most of the time. I won't say make it all the time because I definitely don't. But, I offensively can shoot the ball pretty well. Yep. And stretch forward and can kind of go inside and shoot it outside. So, it kind of causes mismatches sometimes, but.
2 games left in this regular season for the Warriors, Wayne State and Augustana, 2 teams that you played just a couple weeks ago. What are you guys as a team? You're always trying to gear up for a postseason run. What are those conversations like amongst you guys as a team right now as you get ready to move into the postseason?
As you get closer, you have the whole mindset every game that it's the next game, got to take it one game at a time, and every game is important. But as you get closer, you realize one slip now is going to be a lot more painful than a slip, the first couple weekends of the year. So these games are a lot more important. You just got to lay everything on the line every single time because you never know when it could be the last game of the year because that time is coming up.
Mm-hmm. Wayne State and Augustana, like we said, are teams you played just a couple weeks ago, so they're fresh in your mind. What are a couple things that you guys need to do well this weekend to have good games against these 2 teams?
I think we need to, again, just know scouting and just know who's playing well and people's strengths and weaknesses and try to exploit their weaknesses and to make them not as good as they are. But Augie and Wayne are both 2 very good teams that are actually a lot different from each other. But we gotta know the other team's strengths and what we want them to do, and hopefully that'll help us get 2 more wins, setting us up for the conference tournament.
Your first year here in this program, what's been the coolest thing that you've been able to experience, or maybe the best moment on the court that you got to be a part of this year?
We've had a couple really close wins up at Concordia and the overtime win in Bemidji, and those were 2 fun games, especially being on the road, both of the games, and Mankato too. Those were fun games being on the road, and you kind of see how much other schools really aim to beat Winona State, and it's kind of cool that to have everyone rooting against you and then you pull out the win in some dramatic fashion, and it's very exciting.
That's a pretty good feeling to have, right?
It is.
Especially on the road.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's all we have with Nick Arenz. Nick, thanks so much for being with us. We'll be back later in this week. More from Coach Leaf.